have an array of products to assist you in all your beauty or body needs. Do you want curly, soft, beautiful hair? Well, try our Relaxer line, designed to leave your hair soft, silky, and full of body. Or would you like beautiful, straight, shiny, long-lasting hair? Well, try our Cherry or Extreme Hold Spritz with our Cream Shine. It's guaranteed to give you that look you want. How about dry, achy feet or legs that you can't seem to keep moisturized? Well, try our African Shea Butter Foot Lotion. We have many products to help you with all phases of your beauty and body needs. For a full list of all our products, please visit our website at www.aeasysilk.com or call us at 313-277-2319.
Good morning, and how are you this morning? No microphone. Give me your mic. Okay. As we continue to moving forward this morning, how are you? Life is still moving, regardless of what it might be happening in your life. It still goes. Started having problem with sinus problem. Then some people have a little cold, and some people have this and that. But look up and say, "Thank you, Lord, for being here this morning." As you see, we here. Put it that way. Another day had come by. Another day had passed, but we are here. Now we're gonna forget about yesterday that passed and begin a new day today. So if you haven't had your coffee and you haven't had your tea, do me a favor. Get ready to have a sip for you and then for me. Doesn't matter what part of town that you on. This is your day. This is your day. The Creator, regardless of what you're going through or what you have done in life, He brought you out of your sleep to this day. So today is your day. So have you had time to get your coffee, had time to get your tea? So right now, we're going to have a sip for you and one for me. Doesn't matter if you're in the east side, west side, north side, or between side. It doesn't matter what you're going through. This is for you. And may God be with you. For me.
Yes.
And for you.
Yes.
And special you. I know you have a problem. I can see it and I can feel it. This is for you. That loved one is gone. That friend that turned their back on you.
Yes.
That child don't even call on you no more, and you done everything you can for them.
Yes.
They turn their back on you.
Come
this
on
is
now.
for you.
Keep on talking now.
No. Regardless of what you're going through with, like I said earlier, he woke you up. So you can turn on your cell phone or your TV and hear and listen to me this morning live in living color.
In living color.
Right here at WHPS. Did I say that correct? And we are here live. Each and every Monday, I try to bring you something. I ask my friend upstairs to give me something special for you. You know, you are my family. And I asked him to give me something for my family. Doesn't matter where you are, around the world, you're still my family. God love you, and I love you too. And guess what?
What's that?
Nothing you can do about it. And this sip is for you.
Bring it a big one.
Now, you hear me always say, wake up, get up, fix up, and come home. Two of my best friends is going on. They can't come home, but yet they lives in me.
That's right.
And the ones that can listen to me this morning, we need each other. One of the longest serving young men, the day he be put to rest, he already rested, but put to rest where the general public and everybody else can see him.
Come on
The
now.
President Clinton and some other dignitary will be here to make sure he gone to rest that he has served with. One day it might be you. But this day is special for you. And this sip of tea is for you. Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, Renee and Sean, and the young man standing to my right, Mr. B.J., Mr. Billy Jones. God love you, and I love you too. And nothing you can do about it. And this sip is for you. Now, since I said that as a new day, already had done, time had been changed. Give us a little more daylight in the morning, but late darkness in the evening. But today is a new day. Then today is the first day to the rest of your life. So let's enjoy it. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Hair Doctor. How are you doing?
Great.
I'm listening to the message that you're sending out to the world and family. You're watching the Hair Doctor Show, and remember the Hair Doctor Show is on every Monday. That time is from Monday from 8 a.m. to 9. And sometimes we do a little switcheroo. We give you a little teaser, and then we jump in and bring the doctor so he can bring it to you, hit you up live. But remember, cable channel 90 is on what? On TV, WHPS, from 7 a.m. until 12. That's Monday through Sunday. You can pick us up on the Comcast cable channel 90. Of course, if you have that antenna, you want to go to 15. I say 151 because that's what I have it, but on the station it says go to 152, so you follow what the station says. So you go to 152 and pick it up on your antenna. Of course, the Roku box, Amazon, Apple, and the Fire Stick. Oh, yeah, Alexa. And, of course, your telephone app will also bring you live right here to the station. And that's what you want to bring it on Mondays. You want to see the Hair Doctor from 8 to 9. How about that?
Hey.
I am Billy E. Jones, and, of course, I go to the Hair Doctor's place on Inkster Road. Is that 4025 Inkster Road site?
Yes, if you don't mind, let me hit that right there. Sometimes I be alone and start to practice and that, you know what I mean? They said practice makes you better.
Yes, sir.
If you come to 4025 Inkster Road in the city of Inkster, we are 1 mile south of Michigan Avenue and a mile and a half north of 94 on Inkster Road. As Dave Jaffery, known as $1 items and more. Everything is in the store. Items to help you look good, feel good, and smell good. If you eat some candy, you even taste good.
Ooh.
So we have everything you need at 4025 Inkster Road. And listen, you can tell everybody Don't tell something. I mean, maybe say that again. Don't tell nobody, but you can tell everybody. 4025 Easter Road is the home of African Easy Silk hair care product. Founded by none other than J.D. Hill. Although he gone, but the product lives on.
That's right. That's right.
At 4025 Easter Road at Dave Chaperie. Now I'm going to go back to the man of the hour. I'm going to make him the man of the hour today. Because he don't know which way am I going, and I don't know myself. Mr. BJ, how you doing this morning?
People sometimes say, Billy, you sit there and look like a statue.
Well,
you just don't understand is that everything that you're watching and you're seeing from one word to the other is totally off the cuff, listening like you to what the hair doctor is saying. And basically, it's like listening to the script that you don't get a copy of. You just go and whatever the script is, you try to say, uh-huh.
Well, you know,
I feel that.
You know, there's so many things that happen, and I do so many different things. And if I had to write down everything that run through my mind,
Yep.
different individuals I talk to, I had to have a place bigger than the city of Detroit to put all the strips. But then my friend allowed me to put it in the data bank of my mind. And every now and then a thought would come and to go pull it out. Because a lot of people do not know or don't understand the first computer was your brain. The first memory was your mind. And it acts just like that little chip that mind does as you see it with your eyes. And they send it to that chip, and the chip formulate it and send it to the brain to store it until you need it. And it pop right back up.
Yep.
But without them, you wouldn't be able to use that cell phone. You wouldn't be able to do anything else without memory.
But, Herr Doc, memory, and I want you to come back with where you're going. I just want to put this in there. You said without that cell phone, but remember, how many of you folks out there used to be able to remember telephone numbers in your head? You say, call Fred, and you just got your phone. Of course, you may have to go to the landline or the
like the landline, you had to.
Or what's that? The telephone booth.
Yes.
You know, but you knew the telephone number, and you had nothing, no telephone to pick it up. But you knew all these numbers. That was because your brain was working. You know, now that you don't keep the numbers, think about all the other things that you cannot remember.
Right. But you know, if we store them back, they'll come back. If you store them, I use a term, and one might not agree with me, but you got to see it with your eyes in order for the memory to pick up the data and send it where it needs to be sent to. But most of the time, we don't see what we're looking at. We glance at it and keep moving. Hey, I thought I saw something because you didn't see it. On this station, you heard me say this is an information station. I can't say too much about all the other shows, but the one I pull up, it's giving out great information. And you might not see it, but you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who have taken that information and put it to great use. And most of the time, they use it against us, and we don't even know it. I say that to say this. Use it in a positive way. I had something that I wanted to talk about this morning, and to all my senior citizens and lay individuals. It came across the internet of my mind. People want to know why you don't have chemicals on your show. I know African still got relaxers and it got professional line. The reason why I don't, because the professional line is designed for licensed cosmetologists that went to school anywhere from 2 years or 3 years, and even still going each and every time they do it head to hair. They just like your medical doctor, they practicing. You got to understand the fundamentals of the chemical in order to do the job you want done. I don't talk about that because most of the people I'm talking to is lay individuals, my senior citizen and others. And I want to use this time to give you the best that I know of to help you keep your hair. And one that don't have hair and been to lose it, to help it to grow. That's what I'm all about. Not telling you all this stuff that goes on, because most of you have went down through the years, have used this, and that. I don't get into that. But it's things that you need to know as how to keep your hair and keep it growing. And that's why I bring in the product like the Wild Grow, the new item, the coconut oil. Going back for my friend, Mr. Brown, with May Rain products. He had ones called Coconut Joe. Now, on Ebenezer Silk, we have the one that's called, okay, I know you're here right here somewhere. There he is. Coconut shea butter oil, all your good ingredients with black seed, hemp oil, everything to help you along the way to help promote hair growth. And it smell good too. If somebody get close to you, they don't have that bad smell. That's one of them, the new item. But the main one, to help you to grow, if you're going through a lot of stress and strain, and using everything, baby's kids and your grandkids act like baby when she was a kid, wearing it out of you, and then your hair began to break off and seem like it's stuck to grow. We got something for that. Okay, doctor, what you got?
What you got?
Well, the Energizer 2000 fertilized hair growth treatment. It was in the vault for a long time before my friend made his transition. And somewhere in the midst of at nighttime, guess what?
What's that?
He slapped me upside the head and said, bring it out.
Bring it out.
And I said, what are you talking about? He said that fertilized hair growth treatment. You know what I call Wild Grow? I said, yeah, I remember. Get it out. I jumped on the phone, called the chemist, we talked about it, and we tested it, and it's here.
And it's a fantastic product.
And it do not stink. It's not a nice smell to it, and it works. I have so many people call and say, I want that. And now it just jumps off the shelf. The shelf be full, and I look up, it's gone. Mm-hmm. And I know you have someone that know a lot about this particular one. Yeah, let me see if we heard from this person.
Hello, this is the Hair Doctor Show. You're talking with the Hair Doctor. I am Billy E. Jones, and could I get your name and what's your story this morning?
Hello?
This is Annie, Billy.
Oh, is this the correspondent? I call it the correspondent.
Yes,
She talks about shows. Okay. Hair Doc, you want to hold on, Annie. Hair Doc, you want to talk with Annie? Ask her the question if you just.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say good morning to a young lady that I heard a lot about. They're doing a great job. Good morning to you. Now, I'm going to use it this way. Can I use it this way?
Sure, sir.
Good morning, Glory. What's your story?
Good morning, Hair Doctor. My story is real good. I'm loving and getting the young people to get into our hair products. When you get the youth, you got something going on. And my granddaughter said this is the wonderfulest product that she ever used. And she was using some last night on my hair, which was the fertilizing hair treatment and also that coconut butter oil. The last one that we got. She really loves those too.
And the Hair Doctor, Doc, you was asking about the Wild Growth. Was that the question, or are you asking something else?
I know I was asking about everything that she does because I know I talked to her before, and I'm amazed about the memory that she have of all the product that she have. And now, can you tell me something about some of your clients that use the Wild Growth treatment?
Well, doctor, they love it. They love it. This hair growth treatment, even the wild ones, the first one we put out, boy, they're really taking their hair to a long degree. That's what the lady told me on the second floor here. She said a long degree. And I knew what she was talking about then. It started her hair to growing. And she was an elder lady. She thought her scalp had passed, had died or anything, until she got our wild hair grower. And she have gotten 3 bottles of it already.
All right. Now, Miss Annie, now you know that I talk about doing this at night just before you go to sleep, and you heard me talk about use a small amount and massage it in a circular motion to keep the scalp muscle loose in the scalp so the blood can circulate. So the wild growth treatment and all the product, whatever one you use, will feed the hair follicles. Are you up on that?
Yes, sir, doctor. I sure am on that rubbing and that with the hands. You know, at my age now, I do a lot of that, see, and that really helps my hair also. And I was telling them that they had to use their fingers and not real hard, you know, to massage that oil into the scalp, and that will really go. This wild growth hair grower, and I also start working on this.
Hold on, just a minute.
Okay. I want to put it on hold just for a minute. And listening audience, this is young lady, of course, I mean, I don't know how would put that. A layperson of Brother Billy Jones, and up in age now.
Will be celebrating her next birthday, 90 years of age.
Wow. Okay, now, if she can step forward, what about you? We
have all the products here, doctor.
We have everything. Yes. You have everything. But see, the thing that I'm looking at is other young men and women at her age, somebody sitting back saying, I can't do nothing. My hair won't grow. Listen to this young lady. She helping you to help yourself. I am helping you to help yourself. Brother Billy is helping you to help yourself. You heard me say, put God first. Thank him for what all he done for you. And then begin to help yourself. Now, all this product is good. But guess what? It's no good if you don't use it.
That's right. That's right.
You can buy it and put it in the cabinet and cry and moan, but it don't work, and you add more stress. You add more pain, and you add more to you, and your hair going to get weaker. And you're taking more medication trying to hide and help what you already have is that product here, the Energizer 2000 Fertile Hair Growth Treatment by African Easy Silk and all the other great items. You must use it. And there's another word. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
You're going to lose it. That's right.
So listen to this young lady. What is she saying or what is she doing? Listen to me. Every now and then there are a replay of this show. You know the difference. But one day I might have, and one day I might not. One day I might talk about, and one day I might not. But this is the educational part of it today, giving you great information for you to help yourself. Yes, I like having fun. I like to laugh, and I like to talk. But serious enough to be serious is one of my
serious
partners.
Enough to be serious. Yes.
I am.
Yes.
I am very serious.
You put it out there.
I'm serious. I want to help you. My friend that's going on that made that statement many years ago, Brother J.D. Hill, when he come out with the product, he was using the term serious enough to be serious before the product came on.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because he was serious on everything he was doing. He was serious to help you, to help yourself. Him and I used to conversate all the time on the phone. He'd be at work and he'd be calling. We would start talking when he had a break. And sometimes I'd be busy. I had to say, oh, you got to hold on a minute. And then they call you back. Because the information he was giving me or I was giving him to bring to you was very important. And we both were serious enough to be serious what we talking about. To help you, to help yourself. Every week, it's something different. I go back, as I talked about early in the show, seeing it with your eyes, sending it to the memory, and memory sending it to the brain to store it. And when I said before this microphone, it just pop up. Serious enough to be serious. The word came EEOC.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
From him, and I looked at it for a couple of years before he finally caught up with me.
Yes.
In there is also, if you formulate it right and look at it right, serious enough to be serious is in that EEOC. First E is for education.
Yes.
No matter how many degrees or plaques you got hanging on the wall, collecting dust, and you don't forgot what you did to get them. Because you didn't see it when you're going through it, it didn't get into the memory and being stored in the brain. Well, if you did, the first E would tell you, come back. I got more for you. And the second E tells you about employment, because you got to work from somebody to get the experience for the first E. Then once you get the experience, you can have and own your own business.
Okay.
And then the little C is hid over there, kept sending you back to the first E. You got to learn how to control it.
Come on now. Come on.
That's always in serious enough to be serious.
Hooking it up. Go ahead.
Everything together. And every now and then, that mind that I have seen of him and heard of him over the years go back to the hard drive, and ask the hard drive to send it back to the memory. And guess what?
What?
Oops, there it is.
Oops, that is.
Oops, there it is. So, and when it come back,
Okay.
I come here to share the information would help you to keep your hair, help you promote your hair, help you to have beautiful hair, because you are a beautiful person. And one thing you can't do, can't not forget,
What's that?
Put God first.
So you come here and you bring your flash drive. You done stuck in the computer and got your flash drive, got all the information stuck in your head, and you just come in and boot it out. And that's why you say, I got to go to the remission, to the recesses of my brain, which is my computer, because I know what I want to tell you. That's what you be saying is.
But see, if you notice, every now and then we hit each other up and have a brief conversation. And one day I said, I'm going to send my cousin in. But
Wait, who is your cousin?
I don't know.
Uh,
Well, oh, you mean that? You talking about that cousin? Oh, that's my first cousin. You talking about Morris Day?
yes.
Okay, that's my first cousin. I already talking about that other cousin. But you know that. But I like to have fun with life. All of us, Brother Billy, is a combination of something. Back in the Bible days, they called them tribes. And in today's time, we call them nationalities.
Okay.
But we all part of something. And part of my nationality on my father's side is Trinidad on the dark side, Choctaw Indian and Redneck Hillbilly on the light side. So I'm a combination of all of them. Even my mother's the same way.
Okay.
On my mother's side, they, I don't know about my grandfather on my mother's side, but her mother was Indian and white. So I had to be something mixed up in there somewhere. Some chocolate got in the blender.
It don't take much chocolate to change the complexion.
Now, so all of those is up, but we all have different textures of hair. In our conversation, I would tell you, everything that I talk about come right back to African Easy Silk hair care product. There's something in there, doesn't matter what part of the chocolate you are, there's something in African Easy Silk to help somebody.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's right. That's right.
So, but now, every now and then, I'm going to take a pause for the calls, and the calls are, hello, Billy.
Oh, yes, Herr Doctor. You sitting here, you just teaching this morning, and, and I'm sitting here like you, the family out there. I'm sitting here, but I'm sitting here, and my ears are wide open. Because when he is in this mode of he is strategically teaching, giving you some understanding about your hair, giving you some understanding about the products, then, if you notice, I sit back. I'm not trying to engage in the conversation. Why? Because when you got the master teaching, then it's time for the students, including me, to sit back and listen so that when my turn comes to help you, then I'm going to be taught and understand from the master, just like you, that he's teaching over these airways. When your child, when your family member come to you and talk to you, you will be able to quote some information that you received from the master, the hair doctor, to help your family get stronger, healthier hair and skin. Hair doc?
That's what I'm here for. I'm not trying to be the musician. my friend, as we bring it forward here, Brother JD, a lot of people don't know why he gave me the name, the Hair Doctor. After he found out, once again, of the different companies that I was affiliated with and the part that I, see, shut up and back up.
That's that chuckle.
When I will go to the Burner Brothers show, they would have all your major product companies there. And each one of them had great teachers doing teaching and explaining their company's hair products, what they do and what they won't do, what they're designed to do. My ears, well, like you said today, was wide open.
Yes,
my
sir.
eyes was able to see, and I would take that down and ask questions. If I knew the instructor of that company, I got to know that person, a male or female. I got to know that person, and then a lot of times, whenever I go, I catch them not on stage, but to the side,
Yes.
having a cup of tea.
Yes.
One sip for them and one for me.
Hey, that's the best time. Their mouth is shut
Then-
on that straw.
And I would ask questions, and they would give me the answer.
Yes.
And one of the major companies had a young lady in the hometown of Inkster.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something in her that the company didn't see.
Okay.
And I got her to be my stylist instructor.
Mm-hmm.
And she was teaching them, guess what?
What's that?
She was teaching me.
Okay.
Because I wasn't taking the class, but I was in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I stored all this information to the internet of my mind, to the brain, so because I could see it
Yes.
for another day, it's going to be when the sun begin to rise.
Yes.
It's going to come out when I need it to be.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From that to around, I said Chicago, Memphis, Tennessee, Philadelphia, Arkansas, wherever I went to, I gathered knowledge.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And some of the cosmetologists was there when I was there, profiling, installing, and doing all these things. And when they got back, they would call me. What did that? Oh, you weren't paying attention? No, I was, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I said that to say that once I got through, Mr. Hill got through interviewing me, if you want to put it in that aspect, and find out all the different companies I had worked with, and what I mean by work with, just like I said, and getting that education from them,
Right.
including having my own, put together my own education, a trade show for 10 years right here in the city of Detroit area.
Okay.
And they couldn't figure out how did this man do that.
Mm-hmm.
Little short brown-skinned man do all this stuff. And when JD, after I got to the president, he said, "You the hair doctor."
Okay.
He gave me that name. And before, I would call it, when I was doing the nightclub thing, and they called me, it was two of us. When he called me Dr. Day, and his name was Dr. John. And we were able to have more fun with you. But the thing of it is, when I left that era of my life and got more into the hair thing, and it become more and more, 1959 began to dip and dab. Here it is, 2019, almost 2020. So I've been involved in it for a few years.
Yes.
A few years.
And speaking of that real quick, Doc, don't lose your thought on that, but I just want to bring this out because last week of what I believe it was that you mentioned something about November 5th, and I said, oh, Doc, no, that's not right. That's 2020. But, Doc, you was right because November 5th, it is the voting time in Highland Park.
It is.
So I just want to let you know that I stand corrected in asking and trying to assist you, and I was wrong.
But for that's for Highland Park voting on what now?
November the 5th.
November 5th.
Just like you said.
Okay. So, other way, we know sometimes we get behind ourselves and get ahead of ourselves. And today, I hope that what I have brought to you this morning will meditate into your mind and get up into that computer of your brain. Let it formulate for you. How can you have better healthy hair. Now, I heard somebody put a song. I heard it through the grapevine.
Yes.
I heard it through the grapevine that even the hair grease can help the aches and pain
Uh-oh.
of your body.
Uh-oh.
I heard
Uh-oh.
through the grapevine.
Uh-oh.
You know, and that wasn't the first time I heard it.
Yes.
But you know something?
What's that?
The product is full of enzymes and proteins and nutrients that all the whole line is. And if it help, just thank God.
Well, I can sincerely, and could you hit on that just for a moment here, Doc? Because I've had different clients that have told me that they've used the product, not just on their hair, on other parts of their body that they were having some pains with.
Yes.
And they've received some relief, and I've gotten into some tremendous debates because I'm saying, well, wait a minute, okay. It says that, and said, but you stay with what the product says that is meant for, because we have all these other products that's designed for those things too. But they're saying, but this works for me too.
Okay.
Annie? Yeah, you laughing too, aren't you? But I don't want to go over the air what we discussed yesterday because we had to knock it down, drag out.
Okay.
What I want you to do is the product that you brought to the attention, because you talked about it and some of your folks started using it too, is when you had some knee pains. Is that right?
Yes, right.
Talk about that. Don't take a long time, but talk about that, Annie.
All right. Billy, that was a deep penetrating condition for the hair. That did me more good than anything I put on it. And I had just started using it. I started the day you brought it in, using it on my legs, and it did help. Shoulders, because I had arthritis. And it's good. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Hold on.
Now, when I heard that, the company, let me back up and come back up.
Okay.
I had to go back to the internet in my mind. The company, as I called and talked to the chemist, he designed the product according to Brother J.D. Hill and myself, what we wanted to do, mainly for the hair.
Yes.
But
the key word is mainly, you just said. Yes, sir.
For the hair. But late individuals like the caller, when the first time I heard this, I just put it in the back of my mind and just waiting till the right time for it. I think I've arrived at midnight train from Georgia.
Yes.
And somebody was telling me about that. And I do know that the product designed for one thing, but we don't know what else it does.
That's right.
Because it's designed for one thing, but do much others.
Because you got all of those great ingredients in there. That's
just like
centrifuge.
Just like the foot lotion.
Uh-oh.
It was designed for the rough feet and for diabetics. But we found that somebody called and said it works on many other parts of my body.
You want to hear another one?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Go ahead.
We had a knockdown drag out on this.
Go ahead.
Annie? Yes, sir.
You got some clients that told you about that foot lotion?
Yes, sir.
And some ladies have used it where and for what?
Yes, sir. It's all over, Billy.
I know, no, I'm not asking all over. I said, what area did we discuss that you said that they received some? Huh?
The feet, the hands, the shoulders.
She's a little older right now. Annie?
Yes.
We talked about, and the reason she's doing it because I told her don't talk about it. Hit it. Talk about the stretch marks.
Oh yes, it's good for the stretch marks.
No, Annie, I ask you, do you have folks that have used the product that told you that it worked for their stretch marks?
Yes, Billy, and it's more than 1, 2, or 3.
Yes. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on.
Like I said, it's designed for one thing, but it do many.
Yeah.
And I'm using that as what I get about making a cake.
Yes.
And when you begin to take a plain cake and the cake mix and you begin to add to it. And what Mary might get a taste of And then what Sam get a taste of is two different things.
Yes.
But it was designed for make that cake.
Mm-hmm.
And what I learned from the chemist, he designed the product for one thing, but it do much more.
Yes, yes.
But it's not enough room on the label to put everything in. A possibility it would do that, or maybe it might do this, or maybe it can't do that. They had to be specific in what it's designed to do.
And that is what, just what you said there is what the statement that I was mentioning to her is that as a representative, you want to state what the product is designed, quote, for that product to work. Although, as you go through and you look at all of the wonderful, great ingredients on all of the various different products, and as you go through and you do your research, you find that those particular products, each one has a healing process to it. And you centrifuge that, which means you've done a great job of mixing them all together. And so now you're getting a combination of all of those ingredients that's working, but now they're working as a tag team. It's like a football team. There's a quarterback, but in order to be successful, they have to have all 11 people working together.
Right. Now, on that note, you take in here, along with the other enzymes.
Yes.
And it might not be, it might be kind of hidden, but if it's not on there, hemp oil is a healing agency.
Yes.
It's in the product. Black seed oil is a healing agent. It's in the product.
Yes.
The coconut oil is good. Olive oil is good. Jojoba oil is good. Vitamin E oil is good. and on and on. Almond oil is good. Okay? And I found even peppermint oil is good.
And here, doctor, all of those ingredients that you're speaking of can stand alone for their healing properties.
Right. And now just think about how this stands alone. But when you mix them all together.
That's right. That's right.
And here, if I told you the secret ingredients in here, I might have to kill you.
Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I mean, life is tough and rough, but I'm not ready
But
to
when
go.
I talked to the my chemist, and he told me some secret ingredients, he said, if I told you and I heard you and I'm going to kill you, I said, okay, I won't tell nobody. So, but it stands by itself. There are many products out there designed, but it's not the same as this one because this got more into it than what the other one have. The other one have is in it, but don't have what this have in it.
That's right. That's right. And you know, let's just be really forthright. The persons that you and Mr. Hill chose to be your chemical product personnel is the best. It's not just somebody who says, well, I can do that. You put this with this, you put that, and then you just mix it up, and this is what you got, and I can put this label. No, no. Mr. J.D. Hill, the hair doctor, was making sure that the products that you have from the African Easy Silk line is the very best that can stand up to anybody's scrutiny, to anybody's competition. That's what this is about. You should be proud of this company that's been around almost 30, 40 years of hustling, bustling, and serving the communities, not just here, because I went to a wine tasting I mentioned to you early on about 4 years ago, and into another way off city. And in that tasting, and we set up, Annie and I set up a table. And I'll just be darned, Herr Doctor, if I did not have 7 folk that didn't know her, didn't know me, came to the table and let me know that they had been getting those products from Mr. J.D. Hill for years.
Right, right. And that happened. I know we run up against the clock. And listen, tell your friend to tune in. Watch the rerun or check Monday morning because I never know.
Wait, Doc, if you're going to give him the rerun, you got to give him the date, the time, the date.
Okay, give me, you help me out there. My mind is kind of messed up. I know it's Monday morning.
Oh, no, that's live.
Okay.
Live is on Monday from 8 a.m. to 9. That's the Hair Doctor Live where you get all of that great information right here. And, of course, on Sunday, directly after the Talk B. Jones show that I'm hosting, Billy E. Jones from 8:30 to 10 on Sundays live. Right after that show is concluded, then guess what? You've got the Hair Doctor comes on from 10 to 11 on Sundays. Now, that's a gift And we appreciate that gift, Hair Doctor, because I like to be able to watch you and see how you're doing and kind of peek and say, oh, I'm doing all right.
But you know, after all of that, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. There's something people don't know. When I had Harvey here with me, we were feeding off each other because I cannot do everything. But then whatever I do, somebody like yourself
Yes, sir.
will push a button and the memory come back. Like every now and then you have to push the computer button in order to get it up.
That's that
And
reboot bit.
yes, it had to be done. But as we get ready to get out of here next week, at the same time, at the same place,
Well, you have more time.
and all the things that we are doing, and it all is for you. Tell your friend to tune in. And now, if they get lost, call this hot number. Area code 313
313
277
277
2319.
19. And remember, if you want to get those dollars or less products, Hair Doc, what would they do?
Come to 4025 East Road, back to train up a little bit.
Got it.
Come to Days Hair Care, the Days Jaffery that is. That's Days Jaffery, located at 4025 East Road. What's the direction? 1 mile south of Michigan Avenue and a mile and a half north to 94 on Easter Road. The white building with a big sign that said Days Jaffery, the dollar store, and a whole lot more.
And remember, if your hair and your skin is not becoming to you,
You
what
should
they
be
do?
coming to Days Jaffery,
All
the
right.
home of African Easy Silk Hair Care product.
And remember, family, you can call the number once again, 313-412-3111. That's my number.
That's your number.
That's my number.
And you can get the same information. And let me tell you something. It's a secret. This is a secret.
Give it to me. No, wait. Let me. No. Go ahead.
The secret is, what he don't know, guess what he do? He called the doctor.
I call the Hair Doctor.
He called the doctor.
I don't operate without the Hair Doctor.
And when they called me with the information, I tried to let him know. Not only him, but all of my distributors, when they run into a problem, they call me. I want to say good morning to Brother Robert, if you listen to this morning. And one thing happened yesterday. Just as I was preparing to leave, the power went out
Go to your office.
at the office. And I supposed to have a delivery for Brother Robert today, and I can't make it because I wasn't able to get everything out of the store to bring to him. But I'll make sure I get it to you, Brother Robert. God love you, each and every one of you,
And we love you.
and nothing you can do about it. And we prepare to leave you today. Tell somebody that God love you.
And don't forget, every Monday from 8 to 9 o'clock in the mornings, a.m., you want to tune in and watch the Hair Doctor because you want to get that wonderful, that great information that the Hair Doctor brings to you every Monday from 8 to 9 a.m.
And you can call me 277-2319.
Well, Talk, it's TikTok time.
It's TikTok.
It's TikTok.
Okay, well, let's TikTok. See you next week at the same time at the same place. With yours truly, the Hair Doctor, and
I am Billy E. Jones, and again, we love you. And what's that, Doc?
nothing you can do about it.
Talk to me now.
All right. Until then, my
ya.
friend, may God bless.
All right.